of the afternoon, welcome to your Immaculata High School for this afternoon's second round Somerset County tournament matchup for girls basketball. Featured the line of Mount St. Mary's taking on the Department of Immaculata, as this is the 8-9 matchup for the second round of the tournament. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you all to please rise and remove your hats as we honor members of the men and women who served in the country with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for this afternoon's matchup. We're bringing to the line of Mount St. Mary's, starting at guard, approaching number 15, Sophia Brown. At guard, unstoppable, number 2, Katie Price. At guard, senior, number 1, Ella Reed. At guard, senior, number 3, Leanne. And that board is senior, number 25, Natalie Back. The head coach of the Lions is Ryan Stelhammer, assisted by Emily Miller. And now the starters for your Sparkle Immaculata. Starting at guard, a senior, number 10, Michelle Wong. And guard, a senior, number 3, Molly Pereira. And guard, a senior, number 14, Caroline Duffy. And forward, a senior, number 5, Sophia Garnani. And that forward, a top 4, number 3, Alexandra Reed. And goes to the Boston, that's going.
Good morning to everybody joining us here today on UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. We have Somerset County tournament action coming at you live here for the Immaculata varsity girls. Good early morning start here at 11 a.m. as they take on the Mount St. Mary Lions. Here's today's starting lineup for Immaculata. As you heard our very own PA announcer, Kenny Craig. Come on for the starting lineup. We got Molly Ferreira, Kazia Wong, Caroline Duffy, Alexa Regan, and Sophia Korodakis. We're in for a good bout in today's playoff game. We'll bring you down to the court for the start of today's tip-off. And we are just about ready to get started here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Your opening tip-off today is sponsored by Chimney Rock. Eat at the Rock. Check out their Flemington and Bridgewater locations today. As Immaculata starts with the tip-off, and we are underway here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Quick shot in by Regan under the block, no good. Rebound, Korodakis gets the second chance effort. Immaculata puts the first 2 points on the board of today's game. Now taking it up for the Lions, number 1, Ella Reed, senior guard out of the Mount St. Mary's there. Reed up top, guarded by Duffy. Sends it over to Sophia Crum. Freshman guard for the Lions. Corner 3 for the Lions. That one's good by Ella Reed. Hot start shooting for both teams so far as they convert on both of their first possessions of the game. As Immaculata up top, swings over to Duffy up top, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the Lions up top. Head coach for your Mount St. Mary Lions today, head coach Ryan Shellhammer. Mount St. Mary's has obviously found themselves into the tournament playing Immaculata here, and Alexa Regan puts up a pair. Spartans lead 4-3 here early on in the game. Ella Reed settles up top, being guarded by Duffy up high. Drives into the lane, finds some space, kicks down, kick out once again. That's a 3. That one's long. No good there by Sophia Crum. Rebound Duffy coming up the right side, looking again. Signals to her player, over to Korodakis. Duffy back in the corner, Korodakis with a good in and out move, and that was good.
I'll tell you what, Jake, they've really improved with those cuts, going to the hoop, doing a great job.
No doubt about it, Rob. And yeah, familiar voice back in the booth with us, Rob Hellwig stepping in for the no longer Patrick Fronheim for this season so far.
I think we'll be seeing him again at some point. I'm hoping we see him again at some point.
Pat's away on a work sabbatical, so we also appreciate the shout-out from Spartan Nation for a good send-off. As Regan sends one into the corner, that one's no good. Rebound Korodakis, second chance effort's abundant once again. Regan sends it over to Wong, to Duffy. Duffy looking. Regan with a good cut inside. Just misses the layup off the front rim. Taking it up for the Lions, Gestriani, the senior. Sends it in the corner, another 3 for the Lions. That one's long. Rebound Lions, sends it back up top to Reed. Reed kicks out into the corner. That one's back iron, no good there by Kreitz. Zia Wong's got the ball now, taking it up for the Spartans. 6-3 here, 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. As Ferreira hits a little base shot, no good, that one's off the mark. Gestasani takes it up now, dribbles with the right hand, power move, up and over, just misses that one. Rebound Korodakis. Korodakis up to Ferreira. Ferreira now pushing it up the right side. Guarded by Kreitz. He's looking around, finds Regan on the outside. Regan gets a screen, sends up to Korodakis. Korodakis long 2, front iron. Rebound there by Natalie Beck. In the corner. That one short. Second chance effort's abundant for everyone today, and they're going to draw the foul. Looks like that's number 15, Sophia Crum, going to the line. Like we mentioned before, she is a freshman in the starting varsity lineup here for the Mount St. Mary Lions, so that is always something to look out for. First one's good. Second one no good off the back iron. Rebound Wong. 6-4 game here. Wong over to Duffy. Duffy gets pickpocketed, and that one is picked up by Ella Reed. Ella Reed sends it down to the Spartan bench side. Driving is Gestasani. She's going to get tagged with a traveling violation. Looking at the Mount St. Mary's team so far, we'll give you a little update about them. Unfortunately, could not catch up with the coaches for this game. Nonetheless, like I noted, head coach for Mount St. Mary's, Ryan Shellhammer. They hoist a That was last year's record. They host a 8-10 record this year, 4-4 in the Skyline Raritan Conference as Regan shoots a three in the corner. That one's off the back iron. And Ferreira almost picks up that rebound, but that was taken away by Beck. I'd say Mary shoots a three. That one's good. Mia Gestasani with the three. Or unless they called that a long two, looks like it was. 6-6 here, 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Duffy having a little bit of trouble. Gestasani playing good defense, hands-on defense. As she tried to hit the Euro around. Good defense there and got caught up under herself.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Lady Spartans have been playing some great defense. I was at the Hunterdon Central game, Jake, and a definitely larger team, taller players, and they did a great job shutting them down and taking home the victory on, I guess it was, Thursday night?
Yeah, no doubt about it. You made a good point earlier, too, Rob, about how well they've been better off passing, as that one is a bit short there by Duffy.
And, if they're successful with that, it just opens up all the facets of the game. Gets the players from, giving you the pressure defense along the outside. It makes them stay a little more true, and they can't cheat as much, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's one of those things that goes without saying, but, being dominant on all facets of the game is what's going to get your team going and get you far in these places. As number one, Logan Burke checks in for the Spartans. And Mount St. Mary's gets a couple of extra efforts. Can't convert. Rebound Regan. Molly Ferreira now taking it up past half court for the Spartans. She's surveying and looking around. Regan up top. And we're going to call a foul there on Mount St. Mary's. Reach in there.
A little too much on the arm by Natalie Beck. She's going to pick up a foul.
Duffy sends it in to Regan up top. Korodakis at the top of the arc, trying to make something happen. Kicks back out to Duffy. Regan using her size down under. Just can't roll that one in. Ferreira gets the rebound, sends it out to Korodakis. Korodakis hits a little jump shot, middle of the arc. That one's clean. Sophia Korodakis gives Spartans a 2-point lead back again. 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go in this rather quick-paced first quarter. Or maybe it's just the coffee talking, Rob. I don't know.
Speaking of coffee.
I don't believe we have a coffee sponsor yet, so if one of you coffee shops is listening, send us over an email at advertising@unitascaritas.com. As Immaculata turns that one over, and subsequent ball rolling all over the floor. Looks like we're going to find ourselves in a jump ball down on the far side of the court.
That's a rare occurrence when Molly goes into a scrum and doesn't come out with it, Jake.
Very much so. Well, we've come to our first time out of the game, and Rob, I know you and Coach McKeever had a meeting with a new sponsor, and I think you got some theatrics working.
We sure did. We are happy to announce we have a new sponsor on board on UCTV. We met with the owner last night, and he was very enthusiastic. It was a match made in heaven, considering he says he sees all the players over there eating at his establishment. So without further ado, we're going to bring you a little message here from our new sponsor.
Wanted wings at Big Chicken? You got wings at Big Chicken.
That's right, Big Chicken. Big Chicken, Jake. Do you partake?
The Shack sandwich. You know, what's funny, Rob, speaking of which, you said you saw he sees all the players in there. I actually saw two Immaculata players the other day, ran into them in the parking lot outside of Big Chicken. I saw Cole Hayden and Riley Gorman, so it was that was a funny perchance meeting there. So I'll tell you one thing, Rob, they definitely were at the establishment.
Yeah.
So hearing that we picked up that sponsorship the following day was kind of coincidental and funny. So
And rumor has it there may be some chicken showing up after the boys' game, so
Well,
we're going to have to get in line for that.
well, I can't tell you. I could not be any more surprised and excited for that. As we'll digress off the monologue and bring you back to some game action. 45 seconds left. Spartans still command a 2-point lead. Regan tries to get the block party going, but they're going to tag her with a foul. Valiant effort there, going upside alongside Korodakis. But as me and Pat always talk about, nonetheless, refs, what the refs say, refs go. 2 shots here for the Lions. That one just misses off the right side. Natalie Beck, senior forward, at the line right now, shooting her second of 2 shots. And that one's good. 8-7, Spartans lead. Ferreira taking it up, sends it into Burke. Burke, good down pass to Duffy, to Regan. Regan draws the foul and is getting 2 from the line.
Sophia has.
And Regan scores the first of 1 from the line. And Regan makes a pair from the line. 10-7 Spartans, 35 seconds to go. Ella Reed for the Lions, taking it up. Guarded by Duffy. Sends it over to Crum. Crum up top. She hits. Sophia Crum, the freshman, from deep to tie this game up in the first quarter. 10 seconds left. Looks like Spartans are going to have last possession here, trying to take advantage of a lead to take. Burke looking, down to 3 seconds. Ferreira, Regan sends it in. Korodakis throws it up. That one just circles out. And as Pat would usually say, that looks like my golf shot on 18. So I'll tell Rob, it looks like him putting on the 18th.
And you know what? That would be accurate. 100% accurate. Actually, unlike you, putting is the saving grace of my game, Jake.
Rob, I know I do drive for show, but I sure, in fact, also putt for dough.
Nice.
And you also know how I get to the golf course, Rob?
How?
I drive a Lincoln.
That's right, and that's a great segue.
Exactly. So we want to shout out another one of our sponsors here in between quarters here, Sioka Car and Truck Country of Flemington, Kevin Hayden. IHS Class of 98 sales manager over there at Sioka Ford Lincoln of Flemington. Visit him over at 215 U.S. Highway 202 or give him a call at 908-581-1457. Make sure to scan that QR code in the bottom left for your exclusive IHS discount.
Now, Kevin wanted me to clarify that QR code will bring him to his contact information. So give him a call. He's going to take great care of you. Let him know you're an Immaculata fan or Immaculata alum or Immaculata whatever. You're affiliated with Immaculata, and he will give you the VIP treatment over there at Sioka Car and Truck Country. So thank you, Kevin, for your support. And if, again, you're in the market for a car, give him a call.
Thank you for the clarification, Mr. Helwig. Mm-hmm. As we start off the second quarter, Immaculata's a little bit trapped up top, trying to get something out. And they're going to get lucky, get it over once again. Mount St. Mary's playing a high trap defense, and Logan Burke tries to get something done, and they're going to hit her with the travel. 10-10 here after the first quarter. No blood drawn on either side as we get the second quarter underway. Ella Reed taking the ball up for the Lions. Sends that one over to Kreitz. Kreitz drives in, kicks across, shot in the corner. That one's off the back iron. Rebound, Kreitz. Second chance efforts, no good. Sophia Korodakis on the rebound.
They're going to have to limit the second and third chance efforts if they want to, stay in the game here, Jake. It's It's hard enough defending one shot, let alone 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's suddenly the name of the game. Speaking of second chance, Alexa Regan finds a second chance of her own, puts it up on the right block. Alexa Regan gives her team the 2-point lead. Gestosani driving up top, working on Ferreira. Couple nice dribble moves, kicks it in the corner, an extra pass. That one's good. Ella Reed hits for the Lions. And the Lions are showing their prowess on the outside arc from the three-point line today. Lions, I believe, take their first lead of the game, up 1 right now, as Koridakis gets that one poked away. Still going to stay Spartan ball.
One, Jake.
Yeah. They didn't seem to question it too much, but I thought it was a little, definitely could have had a second look from here. But nonetheless, Spartans retain the ball.
Molly, nice shot.
And they make the most of it. Molly Ferreira hits from the corner of her own. Gives the Spartans a 2-point lead back. Duffy playing an interestingly paced defense there, completely giving up the front side to Ella Reed. It looks like they're going to try to force her left hand. That's interesting to see how they'll run about that going forward. As the Lions have had good ball spacing, good dribble movement looking around. Gestosani tries to make something done. No good. Rebound Lions. Tries to put it up and under. No good once again. They still have the ball. Sophia Crum up top. Across to Kreitz. Kreitz working on Burke. Kreitz right side. Lost the ball. Still has it.
Out of bounds.
A very valiant defensive possession there by the Spartans. The Lions had multiple opportunities, and they were able to force them to step out of bounds. Logan Burke up top. Hits Koridakis at the wing. Duffy drives in with her left. Spots up, shot. That one's good.
The rare mid-range jumper.
Yes. The mid-range jumper is Sophia Koridakis' special, and Duffy just came along with that. Yeah, they're really forcing Ella Reed here left, and it looks like it's
she's having trouble.
Out. Yeah.
There's your freshman again, Jake.
Yeah.
Sophia Crum hitting another basket.
Duffy tries to answer. That one's no good. Rebound Regan. And she's going to draw the foul. Yeah, just looking on the floor right now, I mean, Alexa Regan has a considerable size advantage on the entirety of the Lions team. And I think that's one of those things that might come into a big factor of play, whether it's now or moving forward. But getting her and Koridakis, that tandem team on the low block, would probably be of their best interest.
Yep. And I'll tell you, Koridakis plays a lot taller than she is, Jake. Gets down there, she's able to really move people around, box out, and get to some of the rebounds you wouldn't think she'd be able to. So,
no doubt about it. And to have a player like that is always critical for your team. As Natalie Beck checks back in for the Lions. And Ella Reed tried to hit on a backdoor pass, unsuccessful.
Little miscommunication there.
Burke up top, drives to her left, goes to finish. That one's no good. Rebound Reed. Spartans playing a little bit of a press defense, and Burke's going to get tacked with a not so good foul. Reach around in that backcourt. But no harm, no foul for them in this quarter here. It's only their first team foul of the quarter. Reed to inbound on the side of the court. Sends a cross-court pass, finds an open. Good steal there by Ferreira. Burke coming up, right up the middle now, looking around. Duffy. Koridakis on the block. Back out to Duffy. Duffy shoots a three. Front iron. Burke with a good effort to get that one. But we're going to see a backcourt violation. Halfway through the second quarter here, Spartans hold a 4-point lead. They get that into Gestasani. He's trying to make a move. Kicks it up top. Another 3 for the Lions. That's number 22, Sarah Bopp, the junior, coming in off the bench, making things happen. Duffy up top, Regan trying to post down low. Regan getting aggressive, getting the double team, and they're going to tag her with the travel. Definitely a good idea to get down on her, Rob, but immediately as she gets the ball, she's getting double teamed.
Yeah, it looked like they may have had a hold of her left arm on that one, Jake, which didn't help with that travel.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they call these things, and it'll be interesting also to see how they're able to navigate the double team in that low block. As Mount St. Mary's last shot was unsuccessful, Spartans on the offense.
There it is.
Regan finds her space inside, and she's going to draw the foul. Regan does a fantastic job there to seal that inside block as they vacate the space in the middle.
Look at that,
and
holding her arm the whole
puts
way.
that in with one hand. A little bit of trickery going on. Little Harlem Globetrotters-esque, might you say. That's going to be Immaculata's bread and butter going forward, no doubt about it. I think that that's going to be the vital piece. As Regan bodes her effectiveness by also hitting the free throw, make it a three-point play. She picks up a rebound on the other side of the block. Burke now driving, loses the ball, turnover. Kreitz going. And it looks like they're going to tag Burke with another foul.
That's her second, team second.
Crum to inbound. Sends it in to Gestasani. Gestasani driving with her left. Hard layup. That one's no good. Immaculata tips it out of their own hands, gives Mount St. Mary's an extra chance. As they shoot a three, that one's back iron. Korodakis finally scoops it up, sends it off to Burke. Ferreira up top, pacing the offense. Looking around. Dribbling, sent it to Burke. Into Regan. Regan, 4 players on her, and she still scores. Alexa Regan is dominating the paint right now. She is taking everyone with her along for the
Mount
ride.
St. Mary's better find a solution to that, or it's going to be a long day for them.
No doubt about it, Rob. Mount St. Mary's answers with a 3. Ella Reed from up top. It's quite apparent how these two teams are going to go. Looks like Immaculata is going to force the inside. Mount St. Mary's is shooting well outside the arc.
I think every player on the floor has a 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Probably. As Regan gets a little bit outside, turns that one over. Quick, easy layup there for Gestasani. Spartans hold the 1-point lead with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Burke up top. Korodakis trying to find post of her own. She fires away. That rolls that one in. Sophia Korodakis working the low block.
And there's that physicality I talked about, Jake. Once she gets it and turns, there's no stopping her.
No doubt about it. Korodakis and Regan both have equally as good mid-range and three-point shots, but as far as the personnel of today's game, they are very much going to be dominating the lower block. And they should be looking in there every time. As Burke looks in for Regan. Regan up and under. Regan hits from the left block. 5-point lead, Spartans. 45 seconds left to go. Gestasani tries to make something happen. Kicks out in the corner. Up top to Reed. Reed to her right. Kicks out. 3-pointer. That one's off the back iron. Rebound Mount St. Mary's. They're going to step on the line. Spartan ball. Subbing in for the Lions, number 10, Grace Puglisi, the senior. She's going to be working on Regan in the low block here for this last possession. Burke and Korodakis manning the left side of the floor. looking to try and find some space. Burke's trying to find her. Korodakis tries to get in against the double team. They're going to get the jump ball. Lions had possession arrow, and they will be having the ball for the last shot, potentially, of this first half. Immaculata, no matter what, will be going into the locker room with a lead.
Be nice to get a stop here going into halftime, Jake.
No doubt about it.
Keeping that 5-point lead. Let's
As
save.
off the bench, Grace Puglisi tries to shoot it, and that one's no good off the front iron. As we hear our very own Kenny Craig give us the 4-1-1 on today's game. That is the end of the first half here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Immaculata 28, Mount St. Mary's 23. Spartans host a 5-point lead going into halftime. We'll be back with you shortly here on UCTV. Welcome back, everybody, to UCTV, presented by Unitas Caritas. We're here live at the Spartan Athletic Center. We have about a minute and a half until the start of the second half. We just wanted to give a couple bit of our ad reads. So while all you folks at home are sitting on your couch with your morning coffee, tuning into Unitas Caritas TV, just want to give a quick shout out to them for helping to preserve the proud Spartan tradition. The Unitas Caritas Foundation was started in 2018 by a couple of these alumni guys. I got one of them in the booth with me here, Rob Helwig. So, mission was founded to help with capital improvements of the school, preserve the proud Spartan tradition, and just other monetary and financial compensatory needs for the school, for the students, and all those things like that. So, if you're listening in or you've been watching the streams all year and you enjoy what we do and the production we put on, we would very much appreciate and endear your help and support with us. So,
absolutely. It's free, but it costs money to put it on, as you see on our website when you click into the live stream. So anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated. Please consider joining our club, $19.66 a month. Less than just about everything these days, Jake. And so come on board with us. Get off the bench. Your team needs you. UnitasCaritas.com.
No doubt about it. You heard it from the man himself there in the booth, Rob Hellwig. And you know what, Rob? I think a lot of people don't realize what an absolute show, magical display of wires, technology, and other things we have here in the booth. You know, we're going to...
Should we give them a behind-the-scenes look at this?
We will we will shortly.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna put it up on the Instagram. I don't know if you've seen some of the boomerangs, but we have some fantastic equipment in here that is solely help funded by you folks at home. So check us out on Instagram over at Unitas Caritas, or if you're not on Instagram, look us up on Facebook at Unitas Caritas Foundation. As we get ready for second half action, Molly Ferreira steps on the half-court line and turns the ball over. Mount St. Mary.
That looked like it was tipped, Jake. I don't know how it could be back court when it's tipped by the other team, but maybe I missed something. There she is again.
I'll tell you one thing we don't miss. That was number 15, Sophia Crom, putting in a three. She's up to 9 points this game. Speaking of point totals for some of the Spartans. And they're going to tag, I think, Regan with a 3-second violation inside the paint. One of the more nuanced rules in basketball for you folks at home. That dark-colored box is called the paint. And as an offensive player, you can't stand in there for too long without the ball, or else you get a foul. Or a turnover, rather, in that case. So that's what happened there. And Mount St. Mary's looking to make the most of 2 consecutive possessions with a three. Big hit there by the Lions. They now take a 1-point lead, firing at a half, 6-0 run. Regan gets the ball under, tries to make something happen. That one's to be no good. Speaking of which, some point total updates for the Spartans at half. Ferreira with 3, Korodakis with 8, Duffy with 2, and Regan with 15. As Mount St. Mary's turns a cheap one over, and Kazia Wong gets back with 2 points. Puts the Spartans back up 1. Looks like we're in for a back-and-forth game here, no doubt about it.
This is like a prize fight, Jake. 2 very different styles, but result-wise, very similar in points.
Yeah, arguably you could say old school versus new school, post moves, George Mikan, Kareem type style, and then you got your little Curry action. So definitely will be interesting to see. As Ferreira tries to find her range, that one's no good, and a pretty obvious shove there on Duffy, and she's going to draw the foul. Checking in for Gestasani, it's number 22, Sarah Bopp. Gestasani picks up her 3rd foul there, and looking at some of the stats at halftime, I believe she is one of their leading scorers on the season. So it's a big piece of their team on the bench right now.
Yeah, that's definitely a good it's going to be fortuitous for the Spartans to have her logging some bench time.
Absolutely, as Duffy is playing a, mentioned earlier, very aggressive no right-hand defense, something you seldomly see in the game, and is a very nuanced thing that Coach Sullivan has probably instructed her to do. As Ferreira takes it up to half court, grabs a timeout. We have a timeout here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Spartans hold a 1-point lead, 30-29. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the half. Give a shout out to another one of our good sponsors here, Functional Health. 99% is hard, 100% is easy. Go see Dr. Chris and Dr. Ron over at 1 Eastern Avenue in Somerville, New Jersey. Give them a call at 908-722-0500. Check them out for all your chiropractic care, functional fitness training, massage therapy, and nutrition counseling needs.
I can personally vouch for them. They do a great job. Chris is an alum, class of, 92. His father, long-time assistant with the football team, trainer, was always on the sidelines at all the games. So if you need anything, very trustworthy, do a great job. Go see Dr. Waz and Dr. Waz.
Thank you very much for that soliloquy, Rob. Very, very well done. Speaking of which, if you get hungry afterwards, you should go check out Pliables. In honor of my good friend Pat, I proudly say, Pliables, welcome to Pineapple Land. As we get resumed to some game action here at the Spartan Athletic Center, Alexa Regan tries to find a pair in the paint, unsuccessfully so. Long playing tight defense in the backcourt against Reed. Reed dribbles out of it. Good passing by the Lions. Up top to Reed. Reed resets. Looks around, setting up a play. Guarded by Wong up top. Over to Kreitz. Kreitz working on Ferreira. Kreitz sends it back out to Reed. Two-woman show going on the right side of the court here. Swinging on over to the other side. Back across. Reed surveys. Swing magic going across the arc for the Lions now. Looking to find a shot. Immaculata playing stout defense here. Mount St. Mary's has nothing of it at the moment. As they try to look for a shot in the corner, no good. Looking around. Probably the most passes without a shot I've seen in a possession all year. So that is one thing for the sabermetric heads at home to take a look at. Mount St. Mary's still has the basketball. No shot clock in high school, Rob. You can get away with things like that.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer that's going to be the case, but for now, that's what we got.
Looks like Immaculata has figured out the outside arc is where Mount St. Mary's lives, and they're aggressively doing that as they try to finally find one inside, and Regan knocks that one away. And Korodakis and Duffy playing a little two-woman show in the corner. Duffy finds a three-pointer by her own bench, gives the Spartans a 4-point lead.
And I'll tell you, if they can keep that shooting from the outside, it's just going to continue to open things up on the inside. They just both feed each other.
No doubt about it. Bop forces a little bit of a long shot there. Spartans take over. Wong up top.
There it is.
Finds a great pass to Regan. Regan's going to draw the foul. Take a look at that one again. Regan working on her defender there. Slips in behind her, and I mean, no disrespect to Kreitz, but just an absolute significant height advantage there. And obviously, you know, Regan takes full advantage of that. Finds a pair at the line. Speaking of which, for Regan, just by my own calculation, she's excelled at the free throw line so far. And hopefully the announcer jinx does not come into effect here.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Alexa Regan is immune to the announcer jinx. Put that one in the books. As she knocks down a pair, gives Spartans a 6-point lead. As the Lions try to find something inside, and Korodakis says no. Lions now try to find a three, and they hit. Kaylee Kreitz finds a three, makes it a 3-point game. Honestly, I mean, today's game has really just been black and white. The Lions are effectively ineffective inside the paint, but they've been very well off from outside the line.
Molly hustling. Stepped on the line.
Molly not too excited with that call.
She got bumped.
Yeah, thought she got bumped there.
She did.
The gray area is whether they believe that she had possession or if it was just a loose ball, but nonetheless, it's one of those coin toss calls, as you'd say. St. Mary's looking for some high post rebounding. Lions cycle it around the wing. Reed drives in over Regan. Can't roll that one in. Duffy tries to make a valiant effort. think they call that one out of bounds. Might have just hit the end line there. I thought Duffy, was actually a bit more out of bounds than I thought. The stage was in my way, but good effort nonetheless there by Duffy. As Kreitz makes a decent move there. No good. Ferrer tries to steal it, gets behind Reed. They're going to tag her with a very soft foul.
Looked like she backed into her.
Yeah, I mean, that's very much like James Harden, Kyrie-esque kind of dribble in front of a guy, like walking down. That little bit of ticky-tack fouls the
but it was effective
favors.
In that one.
Oh, no doubt about it. If you can get away with it, that's by all means, that's how you play it. So high IQ move for the Lions there. As the Lions are aggressively swinging it around the ring. Forces up a bad shot inside. Rebound Regan. I just don't see how the Lions win this game if Immaculata locks him up from outside. Korodakis, strong right.
Wow, good shot.
Throws it off the back iron. Yeah, soft touch off the back rim. Five-point game here. Duffy completely taking away Reed's right hand. As Reed tries to show something with her left, doesn't get too far away. Passes it off. Gastasani sends it in the corner for three. That one's front iron. Second chance effort picked up by Beck. Reed, easy lay, sends it off the back iron, no good. Regan sends it up to Korodakis. Korodakis, transition right side. Looks across, back to Regan. Regan in the corner. Back up to Korodakis. Ferrer resets it up top at the bottom of the Spartan Head logo. Wong to Regan.
There you go, another foul.
And Regan's going to get a foul on the floor. Foul. Clarity, everyone. The foul's going to be on Regan. Oh, my goodness. Bobby just
Regan is fouled.
Yeah. Bobby Jr. just came in, grabbed us a water. Appreciate my man over there. Totally had me jumbled for words. Mount St. Mary's fouled Regan on the floor, so that basket was no good. Spartans now have the offensive possession as Regan tries to put that one up. Once again, that one's no good.
They're getting away with a lot of contact on Regan.
Yeah, usually, Rob, it's one of those things where when there's just such a size advantage, and I can attest to this being a player as well, but they always seem to be a bit more lax with the taller folks because they just think we can get away with it if we're getting hacked. Ain't no hack-a-shack here. Speaking of which, Big Chicken, new sponsor for us. If you guys didn't see it in the first half, come and see it again. Here's Shaq.
Wanted wings at Big Chicken? You got wings at Big Chicken.
Shout out to Big Chicken. Go see him. The Village at Bridgewater Commons.
Yep, right next door in the Bridgewater Commons from all the other restaurants there. Hit that QR code with your phone on the right, scan the order.
Fried chicken, grilled chicken, they even have salads. So whatever you're looking for, go see them.
It's a match made in heaven, ain't it? You know, that was unintentionally a very good segue talking about big man basketball. You know, now that we have Shaq as a segue, Big Chicken's got a lot of sponsorship coming from us here at UCTV because everybody loves Shaq. 31 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Spartans hold a 5-point lead. Reed up top. Finds space with the right hand. Good dish down. Regan with the block. Block party for Regan. No doubt about it. Looks like Spartans might hold for the last shot. Ferreira up top. 10 seconds. Duffy to Korodakis. Korodakis makes a move. Regan from deep. That one's back iron. No good. 3 seconds left to go. Immaculata going to play a full court press here to mitigate. 2 seconds. But it looks like they were not aware of the time. Mount St. Mary's will not get a shot off. We're here through 3 quarters of play at the Spartan Athletic Center. We have 8 minutes left to go to decide the winner of this Somerset County Tournament playoff round winner. 37-32, your Spartans lead. We'll be back with you in 40 seconds. Bring you back into the Spartan Athletic Center here briefly. Give a little shout out to the inception of UCTV from the Immaculata football team. Monday, February 3rd, that's in 2 days, folks. Class of 2029 prospect night. Yeah, I know, that number's crazy, right? So February 3rd, 7 p.m., IHS Spartan Center. Come and learn about the Immaculata High School football program and the school itself. RSVP over to Mike Colombo at immaculatahighschool.org, or hit them up on Instagram at ImmaculataFB or Twitter/X at IHS Spartan FB.
And that 2029 number is even crazier when you graduated in the 90s, Jake.
Yeah, Rob, you know, class 2019 here for me, recently out of college. It's always one of those things where you went to school. There was a time where there was kids I went to school with that were still in the school. Now they're gone. Now there's barely kids that were.
There were teachers here that you.
Yeah. The seniors here barely went with all that. So it's just a wild thing as Spartans hit
total.
Mount St. Mary's down 7 right now. Gastasani sends it in the corner. Crum working. Reed up top, guarded by Duffy. Gastasani, pull up, baseline, no good. Immaculata ball. Natalie Beck tried to save that one on the far end. That one was unable to. Mount St. Mary's is now going to be running a half-court trap press. Wong breaks it excellently. Regan in the corner, sends in to Korodakis, working on 2. Picked up by Ferreira. Ferreira is going to be off her foot. Mount St. Mary's ball. That one's no good there by the Lions. Rebound Korodakis. Ferreira taking it up the floor here. 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Spartans hold a 7-point lead. Gets it into Regan. Regan. We're going to tag her with the travel there. Take a look at that one once again. The only thing that could be said was silence on that. Yeah. I digress. I don't know. Either way, one of those things. Mount St. Mary's is unsuccessful on the turnover possession by the Spartans as Regan rebounds it, sends over to Ferreira, and she's up top now. Now to Wong in the corner, Korodakis. Korodakis looking inside. Ferreira wheels it up top to Wong. Duffy finds Regan. Regan double-teamed, quick shootout to Korodakis. Korodakis to Duffy. Duffy finds an open 3 at the top of the key. That's the back iron. Rebound Gastasani. Gastasani's on the run against Wong. Tries to make a hard finish. They're going to call a blocking foul there. A little bit of a late call in my opinion, but so be it.
It was close. It was close.
Yeah, I mean, Gastasani made a good kind of Euro move. Pretty much completely got around Wong, but still going to tag her with the blocking foul nonetheless. Gastasani's got 2 from the line. She converts on the first one, makes it a 6-point game here. And she hits a pair. 5-point game here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Ferreira breaks through the press a little. And that one was arguably more obvious. Quick turnover for the Spartans. You know, Rob, I would say that one of the horcruxes of the Spartan team, especially in the fourth quarter, by large margins, was turnovers. And I mean, they got to cut it out right now to win this game.
They got to clean it up, especially if they're going to, advance in the tournament. The competition's just going to keep getting better and better, and the margin for those mistakes are going to shrink. So I agree with you. I think at any point in the game, but I think you're right. We've seen it a little more in the fourth than any other time. And there's Burke hitting three-pointer from the corner. That was timely.
Yeah, Burke with a corner three in response to down here in front of us. Gastasani made a fantastic move on the block. And speaking of fantastic moves on the block, there's number 25, Natalie Beck, getting fouled by Regan and getting the N1. Big play there. Mount St. Mary's really holding their weight in this fourth quarter here in this hotly contested matchup at the Spartan Athletic Center. One shot coming up here for Beck. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Regan. Gets it over to Burke. Burke just recently checked in. Sends it up top to Duffy, back to Burke. Burke's got an open three from the top of the key. Can't roll that one in. Rebound, Lions.
Walk, double dribble.
A little bit of speaking of turnovers, we said the Spartans got to limit that one. I don't think she dribbled twice, though.
I think it was a walk, though. She kind of dragged that back foot. Burke cut off the pass to her teammate down here that caused her to rethink throwing that and ultimately ended up with the travel. Yeah,
we may have been a tad critical in the booth today, but we call it both ways here. As Spartans unsuccessful scoring on that possession, Lions find a player down low. Regan doesn't get the block, but plays quality defense. Gets the Spartans the ball back once again. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. 4-point game here in the Somerset County tournament. Duffy working. Korodakis finds an open three. Short. Rebound, Lions. Gastasani going on her own. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. That one's good. Sophia Crum.
Cannot leave them open like that. They're going to kill you every time on those threes, and they pulled it within one.
Mount St. Mary has been shooting out of the gym from the three-point line, and that has really got them back into this game. A 1-point game. The Spartans lead here, full timeout. We'll be right back with you. We bring you back down to the floor here. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We got a tight matchup here in the Somerset County tournament. Spartans lead by 1 with possession of the ball right now. Skazia Wong sends it into Regan. Korodakis to the right. Duffy in the corner. Tries to find Korodakis again, and Mount St. Mary's is going to get tacked with a over-the-top / reach-in foul. Ferreira up top. Korodakis. Good defense there by Ella Reed. She gets the steal on top of Korodakis. Duffy's now forcing her to her left again. Reed dribbles in the paint, looks around, finds Kreitz up top into the corner. Mount St. Mary's are swinging around. You could reasonably expect they're going to look for an open three here.
Yeah, they try to drive inside and then kick it out has been their go-to play here today.
Lots of high off-ball screens for sure.
Yeah.
Looked for a back cut, nothing there. Gestasani up and under. She's good. If anyone's going to score from the inside, it's going to be Gestasani. She's one of their top scorers, and based off that move is a very valiant effort to move inside. And we're getting the crowd a little bit active. Regan begging for the ball inside. Can't get that one in. A little bit of dysfunctionality for the Spartans in the last 30 seconds there. As Mount St. Mary's seldomly has held the lead in this game, they hold the lead right now by 1 point in one of the most critical moments of the game inside of 2 minutes. Reed's going to try to be a bit more lax with the ball. Duffy's not going to have any of it. Reed drives in, kicks it into the corner. Up top. Sends it up to Gestasani. Gestasani's going to try to make a move once again to lay it in. She's going to draw the foul. Looks like Mount St. Mary's has figured out that all they got to do is send Gestasani down there. And quite frankly, I cannot figure out who that foul was even on.
Yeah, I didn't see much there.
Nevertheless, Gestasani's got a pair coming up here. First of two off the back iron. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go here at the Spartan Athletic Center. Gestasani shooting 2 of 2 here. Makes a second. 2-point game here. Mount St. Mary's up 2. Immaculata's really got to dig into their bag here and find something. Ferreira up to Duffy. And they're going to hit Duffy with a traveling. We talked about turnovers, Rob. We'll take a look at this one. I still don't. I mean, look, when you pick up your dribble, you're allowed 2 steps no matter what. And they're going to call a little tic-tac foul there. But as we saw, we noted earlier in the second corner with the little drawback type stuff.
Yeah, stopping short and causing your defender to create some contact there.
Referees in today's game have no doubt been whistle happy, and that's been effective of both teams for sure.
Yeah. And you know what, Jake? This may come back to our conversation about the shot clock too.
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
I think they're going to sit here and try and burn some of this time off the clock. Force them to foul. Yeah,
Immaculata's playing a pretty deep double team right here, and they make one too many passes as Wong comes up with the steal, and she's going to find herself with the foul. Looks like it's going to be on the floor.
Oh, there it is, a pull again.
Yeah, Mount St. Mary's been getting away with pulling the hands all game, and they finally get tagged for that one there.
Yeah, that's the second time Gestasani's been caught with that move.
Gestasani checks out. Grace Puglisi in. Ferreira up top, 45 seconds to go. Korodakis working in the paint. Big body move. She ties the game up from the paint, Sofia Korodakis.
Big time shot. That was a huge possession right there, Jake.
Absolutely. Next biggest possession of the game is this one right here. Mount St. Mary's is tied. They have a chance to get the lead. Mount St. Mary's swinging up the top of the key. Ella Reed, we're going to call a timeout here. 23 seconds left to go. Tie game at the Spartan Athletic Center. If you're thinking about going anywhere, don't. to bring you back to the floor here. The Spartan Nation crowd is starting to fill out. It's a blackout here at the Spartan Athletic Center for the Somerset County Tournament. 23 seconds left to go here. Tie game. Looks like that's Coach Shellhammer on the floor talking with the referees. Looks like there's a bit of a confusion going on right now. We'll listen in and see what it's all about.
Looks like there's some sort of discrepancy with the books, Jake.
It's either, I would assume it's either foul related or possession arrow related. I'm not too sure. But definitely have to make sure everything is right here because no doubt about it, this is this is the critical part of the game, especially in a tie game. Looks like they've got it all figured out here after all.
I don't know what it was, but it's straightened out.
Rob, do you think that they hold for last shot here? Would that be your game plan?
Yeah, I think they're going to go around, the perimeter, maybe try to drive in and kick it back out to get an open three. Immaculata's not going to give them just an open look three here.
Sure hope not.
Yeah.
Got 8 seconds left to go.
There it is.
Open three for the Mount St. Mary's, and they hit. Kaylee Kreitz with a clutch three-pointer. 2.5 seconds left to go. That's exactly what you mentioned, Rob.
Unfortunately, they hit a big shot, big-time shot in a big-time game. Let's see what the Spartans can come up with here, Jake. It's going to be tough. They're going to be down deep here under their own basket.
Yeah, Mount St. Mary's will definitely be full court pressing.
They're going to add some more time on the clock. It looks like they're putting 3.5 seconds.
47-44, Mount St. Mary's leads. Ironically enough, I think it's their biggest lead of the game.
I think it might be their only lead of the game, Jake.
Well, they popped through up one a couple times earlier in the function,
Gotcha.
But obviously this game's score-wise has been dominated by the Spartans. But we're here now. 47-44. Mount St. Mary's leads over the Immaculata Spartans. 3.5 seconds left to go. Immaculata is going to have to search deep in their bag for a prayer.
They're going to pressure the inbound.
Yeah. Inbounding is Ferreira, running the floor. Finds Korodakis at midcourt. And they're going to quickly foul her, which is a smart move,
It is
right?
a smart move. They're going to have to make the first one and then probably miss the second one on purpose to try and get a rebound and go in. They have fouls to give. Fouls to give.
Well, the only redeeming factor about that is they now get to pull it up by half court. So this is where you find a pick and pop deep three. As she almost falls over. Duffy up top. She's going to hoist up a prayer.
No good.
That one's no good. No foul. We are final here at the Spartan Athletic Center. 47-44. The Mount St. Mary Lions and Coach Ryan Shellhammer advance in the Somerset County Tournament. As you heard, none other than our Kenny Craig there. That's it for the Lady Spartans in the Somerset County Tournament as they drop today's game, 47-44.
However, that is not it for us today,
No,
Jake.
no. We will be back with you shortly on a different stream for the men's basketball team coming up soon. They're playing at 1 o'clock. Looks like the clock up top shows we have about 41 minutes till game time. So it looks like we're going to be just on time for around a 1 o'clock start here at the Spartan Athletic Center as the boys take on Somerville at 1 p.m.
It's going to be a packed house, a lot of electricity for that game.
Yeah, Immaculata, Somerville, you could probably, I don't know about you, Rob, but I could probably hit a driver from Immaculata to Somerville.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
So, I mean, battle of the Vills, battle of the boroughs, however you want to say it. Big matchup coming up for the Spartans as they'll try to catch a win in the second half. Today's doubleheader at Immaculata.
Well, it was a great game, Jake. I mean, it was a back-and-forth game all game long. I think at the end, Mount St. Mary's just found a way to pester Regan and Sophia down low enough to really make the difference, come back and get 5-6 points to bring them up into the lead. It was well fought on both sides. Like you said, two totally different styles. In the end, Mount St. Mary's was just too much with the outside shooting and hit a big shot at the end, and that was the difference.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Immaculata, especially the lady team, has been playing much better throughout the course of the season. But, we mentioned that the crux of this entire game was going to be the 3 points. And I don't have the exact stats in front of me, but, I mean, Mount St. Mary's single-handedly won this game by not only the consistency of the threes they had, but the open looks they were given. And, it's quite unfortunate that was what it led to. But, nonetheless, that's where we stand.
Yep.
So, girls will be back in action at some point later this week. And like we noted, Rob, we got about 40 minutes until the boys' game starts. So
let's go get us some of that chicken, Jake.
Oh, yeah. I need me some big chicken, all right? So we're going to be back with you in a little bit for the start of the boys' game at 1 o'clock. We'll be going live around 12:45. See if we can grab some pregame interviews with the coaches for that matchup. So we'll be signing off from here for now at UCTV. Don't go away. Set an alarm, set a reminder, do whatever you need to do. Come back at 1:45 so you can watch the Immaculata Spartans take on Somerville.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you very soon.